What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm not doing like a film session or anything like that. I just want to put my thoughts out there because I mentioned this in a video I actually just got done recording. It's a Patrick Laird film session because right now I'm talking about the running backs and who I think will and will not make this roster. As I mentioned in one of my other videos, I think that Jordan Howard and Matt Breida are pretty much guaranteed to make this roster. But after that, it gets a little bit weird. Like Kalen Ballage, Patrick Laird, Myles Gaskin, they all got some playing time last year. And none of them did fantastic, but our offensive line was one of the worst I'd ever seen in my life. So it's kind of hard to judge them. And this year, there might not be preseason. Like that's a real thing that they're debating right now. Like they already took away the first and fourth game. They're talking about going to one game and potentially going to no preseason games at all. So, because of COVID. So, if that happens, it's going to make it really difficult to make these decisions. Like as I've been watching the film, like I said, I've already watched Myles Gaskin. That video should come out today as of recording this video. And then also this morning, I just recorded the Patrick Laird one. Like, I literally finished filming that literally about 5 minutes ago. And I gotta go in about an hour, so I don't know when these two videos are gonna come out. But this is something I mentioned in that video, and I want to allude to it further here. What would you guys think about raising the player team limit? Just for 2020, not long term. Just allow teams to have more players just this season. Only because it's so rough on these players that are fighting for roster spots. Because just trying to do it off film is tough. Like trying to determine the difference between Myles Gaskin and Patrick Laird on film right now is so difficult. Like just pure running, I'd probably give the nod to Myles Gaskin, but Patrick Laird's receiving ability and his ability to play special teams kind of like where do you put them? And then you throw in like Kalen Ballage in there as well, and I don't know how you do that. Like my thoughts were to just let them battle it out, but how are they going to do that if there's no preseason and training camp may be limited? Plus, the NFL has proposed players wearing face shields like over their mouth and nose, kind of like the same material as their visors. But I think that's going to be a problem for people's cardio, like people being able to breathe properly and their ability to not get tired right away. So I think that's going to be a potential issue. And raising the roster limit would also allow teams to obviously have more players and potentially rotate them in and out better, to just kind of combat that a little bit. But at the same time, it's kind of tough because that's more people to potentially get infected. So I don't know. It's just something I thought of. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Like I'm thinking maybe 70 players I think would be good. That's typically around the roster that you enter preseason with, so maybe just let them have that year-round just for 2020. Maybe 2021, depending on what COVID is looking like next year. But that'd be something to think about, I would think. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to make this video too long. I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on this. Because, like I said, I mentioned it at the end of the Patrick Laird video, but I felt like it warranted its own video discussion. So, yeah. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. If you like it, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. Have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.